Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing for you the new Hourglass foundation. They released about a week ago and so I got my hands on it. Okay, so on the Hourglass website it says, the coverage of a concealer, the fluidity of a liquid, and the weightless of a powder, has a 12-hour long wear, and it is waterproof formula, highly concentrated with double the pigment of traditional foundations. So that's what's saying is that it's going to be lightweight foundation, it's going to have a 12-hour wear, it's going to be waterproof, and it should be full coverage. Or if it's not full coverage, it should be less foundation but more coverage. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to use the foundation less product but still have the same as if you used a lot of product when they say double the pigment of traditional foundations. So I did wear this one time before I recorded this video, and I was actually watching a movie and I started to tear up a little bit. It was a really sad movie, and you could see like my foundation was coming off. So I don't know if it's waterproof. Maybe I should test it one more time. Take me swimming on the first date. But to me, I don't think it's waterproof. So just a little heads up though. Just gonna do 3 lines or more. I do like full coverage, so on half of my face I'm going to be using a beauty blender and just make sure that it's moist so it's that squishy. By the way, I did moisturize before I turned on the camera, and I don't use primer. That's a shocker, right? I just haven't found a primer that I really like, it wows me. So far it looks really nice. The color is great. If you do need help finding your color, now Sephora has it, so which is great, but when I had to order it, I ordered it on their website, so I didn't know what color I was. But they have an amazing chart that is so helpful to find if you need your color. So I think they did really good with that, with this nice chart that they have. As long as you know if you're like an ivory, if you're a medium, if you're deep, if you're tan, and then if you know your undertone, you're pretty much get it. I mean, I'm not the best at color matching myself, and I definitely give myself an A+ because I match myself pretty good. So with the beauty blender, it looks really good. It looks natural. I did have some redness on my acne area, so it covered it up pretty good. I could definitely go in with like a second layer. And then with this side, I'm going to be using kind of like a flat buffer brush. This looks similar to the one that they have that they're promoting with the foundation, but I didn't buy the brush just because I feel like you don't necessarily have to buy the brush that is released with a foundation. You can usually find something in your collection or find something even cheaper. The brush was $46, and I feel like that's really expensive just for one brush. If it's a really like worth it brush, then you know, it's a different story. But if it's just a brush that came out with a foundation and it's perfect for the foundation, then you can usually find something that's an alternative. I'm going to be using the Sephora Pro Flawless Bronzer. This is the 46 brush. I'm just going to buff it out. I'm going to be doing dabbing motions, kind of like as if it was a beauty blender. Okay, wow, that blended out really good and so fast. Okay, so far, the brush definitely gave me more coverage than the beauty blender did. The beauty blender did shear it out a little bit, but they both look totally fine. So it's honestly preference whether you like a beauty blender more, if you like a brush more. They both look great, so the foundation will do good with both. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom you guys in just that you can see what we're starting with and the finish and how the foundation looks on the skin. Okay, so as you can see, let me zoom out a little bit. I'm a little too zoomed. So as you can see, the foundation does look really natural. It's definitely more dewy than what I thought it was going to be. The website doesn't say whether it is dewy or not, but it's definitely dewy. The foundation is looking a little bit more dewy than what I thought it would be, like I said, but it's nothing that I don't like. I personally do like a dewy finish, so I don't mind. But the website doesn't say if it's a natural finish, if it's a dewy, whatever. It's not super dewy like a liquid foundation would be, but it is definitely dewy. It's more of a satin, I would say. Not super dewy either, you know? Do I even make sense right now? Like, am I making things confusing? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and finish my makeup, and then I'll be back and I'll tell you guys a little bit more of information. So my lighting is kind of off. Is it off? Probably is, probably not. So I'm back. I finished up all my makeup and I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what we are working with. Looks good. I really like it. Definitely looks natural. Everything that blended in well on top. So it is 9:50 in the morning. I'm going to go to work and then I will show you guys later on. And yeah, I am normal to combination skin, so yeah. Also, what I did want to tell you guys is that off camera, I put a little bit right here, like under my ear, right here, like on the gland, because like I said, I do break out. So it's always good to put a little bit of foundation or any product that you're trying out on the bottom right here. Because if you wake up the next day with like a pimple or like a little bump, that means you are allergic, which means that you will break out from the product that you are using. So I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. It is 5:24 in the afternoon. I've had my makeup on for about 7-ish hours, around there. I am going to wear it a little bit longer, so I will have a final checkup once I'm done with this. But this is kind of like the midway. Okay, so the foundation looks good. I am just a little bit oily here on the sides, right here, and my foundation kind of rubbed off on my nose. I'm going to zoom you in so you guys can see that. It kind of rubbed off on my nose a little bit, so that kind of sucks. But it looks really good. I am a little bit greasy, but it's not greasy. How does it, you guys, look? That's normal for me with any foundation, and especially after 7 hours, stuff to do with any foundation that happens. So far it does look good, besides the little missing part and that I look a little bit oily. It looks really good. I'm just gonna take off a little bit of oil. 5:30. Couple more hours and then I will let you guys know at the end of the video. Alright guys, so it is 11:30. So as you can see on my nose, I am a little bit oily, which is, like I said, totally fine. It's the end of the day when I get oily. So you see some of my redness through my nose. I am oily again back on my nose, so yeah, a little bit oily. Overall, I give this foundation, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good, decent foundation. It looks good. It lasted throughout the whole day. Aside from it disappearing on my nose, I mean, for the most part, most of my makeup is still there. So the foundation is good. It does last. I've had it for almost 14 hours, so it says only 12. So, but it does look good. It's just, they say that it's ideal, I think, for oily skin. I don't really know about oily skin just because stick foundations tend to be really creamy. So overall, the foundation is really good. I like it. The color match was perfect, so I did a really good job with that. It did last throughout the whole entire day. It looked flawless. It looked natural, which is one of my biggest things with foundations. If you can go out in the sunlight and see that I have like face makeup, then that's a really big no-no for me. Like, foundations have to be like sunlight approved. Makeup could look amazing in here, in studio lights, and whatever thing on Snapchat filters. Like, it could look really good. But as soon as you go outside to the sunlight, that sunlight will like roast your ass. And it will literally, like, the sun really like emphasize everything. It's really important for when I am in the sunlight, that it looks natural, because I honestly hate how the way foundation looks in the sun. So if it passes that test, it's like pretty much there. So this is the end of the video. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go wash off my makeup and just like lay down in bed and watch some more YouTube videos. So until next time, as always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.